today, folks. It's moving the sheep here real fast. You see they're doing all the work. Come on. Go that way. Go around. You're in a corner. There you go. That's some stragglers. Those in the back are the sheep that I purchased from Greg Judy this past weekend. I bought 5 of them. They're still trying to get with the program, as you can see. At least my program. They're pretty used to moving. They were being moved by Greg over there and his crew, but they're settling nice. I'm really happy about these lambs that I bought. They're 5 ewe lambs. This will be their first breeding this year. We breed a little earlier. Probably put my rams in mid-November. Just because our spring comes a little faster than it does farther up north. I know Greg Judy puts his rams in with his ewes December 1st. We go a little earlier because we green up a little faster here, and so we can just get things moving a little quicker. But you can see what I just moved them in here. This is some Johnson grass, Manleys, the real tall stuff, and some old world blue stem and some other warm season forages. A lot of variety, a ton of variety. There's a lot of plants in here that I do not know their names, but the sheep and cattle love them. I'm leaving a lot. It's mostly weeds that is behind that the sheep won't eat. There's a lot of the so-called weeds the sheep will eat, but there's some they won't. Especially ones that are older, more stemmy. All this whole pasture was let grow most of the summer. It was grazed during the spring and let grow during the summer, so some of the stuff is older. It's not the highest quality, but we have a lot of biomass, which will contribute to our organic matter, which is the goal. Organic matter and putting organic matter and carbon down on the soil is the goal for our operation here. I can just tell you that this forage is this is the second summer. It's basically, I guess you could say, the second season that we have been grazing this way. Really, the second summer I've been grazing it all. I've been doing it this way ever since I started. I was just fascinated by it, and this land has just impressively come to life. I have a lease this was my first summer with a lease. There are basically no warm season grasses over at the lease. Right now it is so dead, it's terrible looking. And you might say it's my management. It may be. I'm still learning a lot. I've learned a lot this year. But there's the problem, I think, one of the biggest problems is that the soil was so dead. It was so badly mistreated, and we're bringing it back to life over there. But you can see I have more stockpile across my driveway. It's the same thing. I just have the poly wire, poly braid. I got 3 wires to keep them a little tighter because I don't want them getting out of here. It's just a little extra precaution because I have the road over there. There's a fence and stuff, but I don't really keep my gate closed because of just my parents and people driving through. So it's just a little more security. But I just wanted to let y'all know that it really, really pays off to do it this way. I'm not feeding these sheep anything, and you've seen how fat they are. That's a pretty skinny one. Some of them are fat. Wow, look at that sheep right there. We're still working on our genetics. Like I say, like you can see this ewe right here. She's a big framed, bony ewe. That's a coal ewe right there. I'm just waiting for the market to go up a little bit, and I'm gonna sell her. I'm not too worried about my grass as far as what she's eating. And I got another coal one right there going behind. But no, it's super high quality forage. Even like I said, it's older. You can see some of it's going to seed, but it's very, very lush. And everywhere else around here, all the pastures, nothing looks like this. I don't even care if it's a hay field, fertilized hay pasture. It's all dead right now. The rains have not, it hasn't been raining very much, but we did get a little rain, and this stuff was already pretty tall. You know, it was I would say not quite dormant, but it was dry for sure. And it rained, and I mean this stuff just greened up and exploded because there was a solar panel for it to collect sunlight. The ground was covered, it could soak up the moisture and hold it. All these other pastures, let me get down the wind, all these other pastures are already down to the dirt. And not a putting green. No, a putting green would be nice out there. You know, something to hold the soil down. It's dirt. So when the wind blows, it goes in the air. When it rains, it washes down. It's pretty sad. And I'm trying to make an impact on my community. But hopefully some of these videos might help somebody. Just keep strong and graze on.